still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay. Oh. So, Pauline Luxmore-Ball.
Hello.
Yeah. Nearly senior team leader. Nearly. You're awesome recruiter. You struggled a bit with customer gathering, but suddenly you hit on something that proved to be very, very successful. So I wanted to take this opportunity tonight for you to share with everyone what is it you do, how are you doing it, and go from there.
Okay, not a problem at all. So as Rob says, I was a prolific recruiter when I first started the business, and suddenly found my stride with customer gathering because I live in North Norfolk. As you can tell, I'm not from North Norfolk, and a lot of my contacts were everywhere else except where I was. So I made the phone my friend and sussed out how to get people signed up via the telephone within all of the rules that the company set. So, yeah.
So, signing up people over the telephone then. So, give me an example. Why are you signing them up? Because obviously, if you go and see them, it's obviously a natural, get referrals, you build that rapport, you got that eye contact. So, what's the advantage of signing up people over the phone?
Well, for me personally, my mum still lives in County Durham. That's 4 hours away. Wow. So 4 hours there, 4 hours back. That's an 8 hour round trip, but I've got to fit an appointment in there as well. So it's the distance and the time. We all have friends and family that live miles away from where we are.
Yeah.
So it's really important to be able to speak to those people and not have to wait to see them at Christmas, not have to wait to see them at birthdays or summer holidays. Get these people on your list spoken to sooner rather than later.
Okay, so how would you sign someone up over the internet then? What a brand new distributor, instead of sitting down with someone, you've got the iPad or the tablet and going through it there. How do you do it over the internet?
Shall we do it?
Yeah, okay, right. So
okay, Rob, hi. I'm ringing you at 8 o'clock as planned. Do you just want to jump on your computer for me?
Right, okay, so let me jump on my computer. Okay, right, so there we go. Right, okay.
Perfect. So just in the little bar at the top, Rob, if you could just type in www.jointheclub.co.uk for me.
Okay. Oh, right, okay.
That's perfect. You should see a purple and yellow website with Joanna Lumley.
Yeah, I see. I'm not a partner, and I see I'm with a partner.
Okay, so I want you to click I'm not with a partner, and that's really, really important.
Okay, can you see what I'm seeing?
I can see you standing. Oh, okay.
So I'm not with a partner, yeah.
I'm not with a partner. And then I want you to click get a quote.
Get a quote here, right.
Because the way that the website's working at the moment, it takes you to the old join the club, yeah?
Yeah.
So, okay, you should see Joanna Lumley in the top right, and underneath it says watch our video tour.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What I want you to do is I want you to quickly click on that. I'll hang on the phone, and I want you to watch the video.
Okay. So, play the video.
Hi there. I won't keep you long. Just long enough to tell you how you could get a better deal by switching your utilities to Utility Warehouse.
So that plays through. Yep, I'm with that.
Yeah.
So let me get to the end of that. Hey, so
what did you like best?
Love it. Joanna Lumley. Oh, she's great. She's the nation's favourite, isn't she? I love that. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so what are you doing? Okay, so what I want you to do, Rob, let's see how much you can really save. You scroll down a bit, you should see a white box.
Yeah.
I want you to put your postcode in there for me, please.
Okay.
And click find address. And then I just want you to select your address from the drop-down box, please.
Okay.
There should be a couple of questions.
Yeah, it's got my address.
I don't know whether homeowners are not homeowners. And I want you just to pop your landline in the bottom. Okay. Right, don't rush ahead of me at this bit. This is really important. When you click get started, you're going to get a pop-up and it's going to ask if you're with a partner. And because of Ofcom and Ofgem regulations, I need you to click no. We can only click yes if we're physically sat with somebody, like we can poke them in the arm.
Okay, so you're not with me, so I click no.
Click no.
Oh, right.
That's great. Okay, Rob, so in front of you, you should see 3 columns.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down a bit, it should have some savings at the bottom.
So, Pauline, are you doing this at the same time with the customer? So you've got me on the phone. Are you doing it on your computer at the same time as me?
No, I could do this blindfolded.
Okay.
I could.
Okay.
The screens don't change. They're always in the same order, exactly the same as any other appointment.
Well, obviously, you've done quite a few, but okay, right.
So you should. The first 2 columns have got really, really good savings in.
Yeah.
But the last column's got loads of savings in. That's a bit like our meal deal column. You know, if you want the sandwich and the drink, but if you take the crisps, it makes everything cheaper. Thank you, Darren Davies, for that.
Yeah.
If there's anything that you don't like, we'll take that off at the end. But as I say, we'll start with that and we'll see where we go from there. So if you just click double gold for me, please.
Double gold, saving 500 something pounds a year.
Yeah, absolutely. So you should have a screen that says home phone options, Rob.
Yep, home phone, your line rental is £16.50. Well, that's cheaper than what I'm paying now.
Okay, so do you know who you're with at the moment and how much you roughly pay? Or do you use your phone at home? Or
Yeah, I'm with BT, pay a fortune, and it's ridiculous what I'm paying.
Okay, do you use the landline at all?
No, I use my mobile now.
Okay, brilliant. So what I want you to do is I want you to go straight down to the bottom corner. If you don't use your landline, there's no point looking at call packages or anything, and I just want you to click continue for me.
Continue, okay.
What about your broadband? Is that with BT as well?
Yeah, how do you know that?
Well, it usually is sort of 1 or 2. Okay. Now you should have some options. Have you got sort of a couple of options of broadband in front of you?
It looks like I've got 3 prices here.
Okay. Well, that's great because that means you're probably going to be able to get our Ultra Plus Fibre.
Right.
Which is our absolutely top of the range premium super whizzy broadband, as I call it. 18
megabytes. Wow.
So there's no fighting over who's on there. With any fibre broadband, it is an 18-month contract and it is a £30 setup charge. Okay. But what I'll do is I'll note that down and we'll just remember that just when we see what the savings are at the end. Okay, is that something that you're going to go for?
Yeah. So click Ultra Fibre. Okay. Yeah.
Super whizzy, and then if you scroll down, it's going to ask you about routers.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you're picking the premium broadband service, I would also suggest that you have the premium router because it works on 2 frequencies. So that's just going to help zing the. I'm not very technical, but it helps zing the
best one, is
Wi-Fi
it?
around the place. Yeah.
That's your best one. Okay. I want a good router. Okay. So
okay.
It says £20 plus £5.99 postage and packaging on the first bill.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you just click continue for me.
Okay. It's thinking.
Is it? You haven't got super whizzy broadband at the minute then, have you?
Oh, mobiles.
Okay. So what's happening with your mobile at the moment?
Well, got a new mobile about a year or so ago. I paid £55 a month. Wow.
What do you get for that?
Unlimited calls, about 1,000 minutes and... Sorry, unlimited text, about 1,000 minutes and some gigabytes.
Okay. You'd said... When you just thinking back for a second, so you've been BT for ages. Do you think you're still in contract with them at all?
No.
Oh, okay, perfect. The reason I say that is, as a company, we give you £200 to get you out of existing contracts.
Right.
So the fact that you've had your mobile phone a year, if you're paying £50 a month, it might not cover. So what we need to do is we need to find out from your current provider exactly what the cost of that is.
I think it runs out in August.
What, sorry?
I think it runs out in August.
Oh, okay. So there should be enough space on.
Yeah.
What I'll say is let's add a £10 sim on because you get a bigger discount because that's your bag of crisps.
Okay.
We'll contact your mobile provider and see what it's going to be to get you out of that.
Okay.
But it's worth having this as a backup, and as soon as you're out of that contract, we can swap everything over. Is that all? Is that, how does that sound?
Well, I'm using about 1,000 minutes now. Can I change my tariff at any time?
What with us?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a rolling 30-day contract, so you stay on it for 30 days, but we really do try and accommodate people. But to be honest with you, our top tariff gives you unlimited everything and 20 gigabytes of data, which I don't know anybody who'd use 20 gigabytes of data, if I'm honest, Rob.
That's £25. I can't believe it. Yeah, okay. Right, I'll go for that £10 one then, and we can check my mobile phone company. I don't need a new handset. I love my handset. So
no, that's great.
Next one. And we'll continue.
Yeah. So tell me what you can see now, because I'm just a bit, I can't.
It says popular options, budget control. Then it says your number. I like a new number. I like to keep my number.
Okay, well, what I'm going to suggest at the moment, whilst we're still working out what you're doing, let's put a tick in budget control. That means if you decide to give the SIM card to Emma, to sort of one of the niece's nephews or anything like that to use, they're not going to run up a huge bill.
Right.
Keep it as you'd like a new number. As soon as we get a pack code from your old supplier, if we are going to switch you, then we can organise that then. But you just want to, I think it's going to ask for your year of birth, which is an activation number for the SIM.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you just want to click continue. So now the energy, this was the thing you were worried about, wasn't it?
Yes. Energy, right, I can see it now. Which energy services would you like? Dual fuel, electric only, or gas only? Well, I want both.
Okay, perfect. So if you just put a tick in dual fuel.
Yeah.
Did you have a bill handy? Do you know roughly how much you pay for your gas and electric, Rob?
I do you know what? It's something like, I think it's about £200 a month.
What?
Is that a lot?
What are you growing in the loft? That's a huge amount.
Spiders.
So do you not know what your consumption is, or
no.
Still handy. Okay, so there's a little box that says I don't know my consumption.
Oh yeah.
I'd like you just to pop a tick in those for me, and then it's going to ask some questions about the house, what size it is, who lives there, and it'll estimate what we think your usage will be.
Right.
But what we need to do is we need to put meter readings in every month for the first 3 months so we can get an accurate idea of what it is you're spending.
Okay. I'm doing it now. How do you pay? Budget, get quotation.
Yeah.
Right, so what's it saying? It's saying...
So there's a couple of things that you need to be aware of. Because we picked that double gold thing at the beginning, you actually get free LED light bulbs, which is going to save you around about 15% on what you currently pay anyway.
Right.
It should be an amount for electricity. If you scroll down, it should be an amount for gas.
Yeah. Got that. It says £54 for electric.
Okay, brilliant.
And £70 for gas.
Oh, God, that's a bit of a saving as well, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Okay, so at the bottom of there's a little box that says, is a partner helping with your application? Can you pop a tick in that for me, please?
Is a partner
just let head office know that I am actually helping you.
Okay.
But there's a couple of bits of terms and conditions that I need you to read. So once you've read those, if you just pop ticks in if you're happy.
Okay, yeah, that's straightforward, yeah. This is easy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you able to find... Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so... Ooh. What can you see now?
It's asking me for meter numbers, so I think I've done that. Let me put those in. Yeah, done that. Okay, and then it says now light bulbs. It says how many light
do you know
bulbs?
how many light bulbs you've got in your house?
Well, strangely enough, I was adding them up today because we're living in an old house. I was thinking of changing them. So,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
So we've got 46 light bulbs.
Wow. Do you fancy having them changed for free and guaranteed for life?
Yeah.
Okay, so there should be a drop-down box, and it should ask you how many light bulbs. So there'll be a bit that you can put
46, yeah. Then it says I can make an appointment.
Yeah, it'll give you some appointment dates, and basically what will happen is our light bulb fitters will come to your house. They'll take all your light bulbs out, replace them with the newfangled latest LED technology ones. That's going to save you 15% on your energy.
Right.
And then if in the future one of your light bulb goes, you ring a number, they're going to send you a new one out.
Fantastic. It's asked me for my name, my phone number, my email address. Just got to read these terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, happy with that. And then click continue. Oh, let your everyday shopping pay your utility bills. Save 3% on your shopping. Oh, what's this then?
So do you spend money, Rob?
Yeah.
Excellent. You're going to love this. So this cashback card gives you a minimum of 1% cashback everywhere. But also on top of that, places like Boots, Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, you'll get more percent.
Right.
And on top of that, we've got over 2,000 online partners as well. So you get even more cashback from using them as well. So you also get a partner card. So it means all the money that Emily spends on clothes and stuff, you're going to get at least some cashback off your bills and stuff. So when she goes and buys a new dress, you can think, you've contributed to the electricity bill, love. Thank you very much.
I like the sound of that. Okay.
So it's going to ask you for a few details, and it'll also ask you about a partner card if you want to share the balance. Now, what happens is they put £5 on your first bill, but apart from that, you get 5 free top-ups a month. So it doesn't really cost you anything to have the card, but you're going to see money coming off your utility bill every month because you're just going to be using the card as you go.
Okay.
You've gone quiet. Are you whizzing ahead? Are you whizzing ahead of me?
Yeah, I kind of read it. I'm on the next screen now. It says your order so far. So it's got on here. So it's got my phone on here.
Yeah, so you've got your phone, your broadband. Yeah. Don't forget, that's a £30 setup and an 18-month contract.
It says that there, yeah.
You've got your mobile phone SIM card, but you're going to go and check and see how much it is to get out your contract, see if we can do that swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electric and gas.
And it's got your gas and electric.
And my cashback card.
Oh, and your cashback card.
And it says I get 10% off my phone and broadband.
Yeah, so because you qualified for the full package and you took everything, you took the full meal deal.
Yeah.
Basically, that means it gives you the lowest energy price that we offer, and it also gives you an extra 10% off the cost of your phone and broadband.
Right, right. So it then says, great news, get the light bulbs replaced for free, and then I click continue.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it says, sign up about you. It's already got my name in there.
The system's really intuitive, and it'll add loads. If you've put the information in before, it'll automatically add that in. So you just need to go through and check.
I'm just clicking next now. It's got my address. That's correct. Email address. Oh, it's got my email address in there as well.
You need to click in the boxes and it'll put it in for you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's a bit scary, isn't it? It's a bit like a stalker.
Wow. Wow.
And then it's going to ask you to set up what's called a Clubhouse account, Rob. That's our main hub for all of our members. Right. So basically what you're going to be able to do, you put your meter readings in there, you can look at your bills in there, you can top your cash back up in there, you can go through there and do your shopping so that, you know, you can keep an eye on sort of your cash back, you can add services and stuff like that. Right.
It says my email's being used by someone else, so I'll put my other email address in then. I don't know who's hacked into my email account, but hey-ho.
Well, obviously, we're just running through this as a dummy run, so you're obviously a customer.
Oh, yeah, password, okay.
So it'll ask you for a password, and it'll email you all of the information across. Yeah. And then once you've set your direct debit up, Rob, if you click continue, it'll give you a membership number, and that's one of the things that we're going to do. But at the bottom, it's going to ask how you heard about us.
Yeah, it says here, did a friend or one of our partners or a charity introduce you?
Yeah, so if you just pop my name in there.
Okay. Pauline
LUXMOORE-BALL.
Okay. Is that all I need to do?
Yeah, and underneath, you need to put the number in. N.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah.
145.
Okay, the next. Then it's got my bank account details. This is easy. Okay, is this pretty much all you do?
This is all. Well, do you know what the best bit is? I'm going to get paid for this, and you've done all the work.
You're going to get paid for this?
Yeah.
That took like 10 minutes, if that.
And it's saving you about 60, 70, 80, wow, nearly £90 a month that's going to save you.
That's fantastic.
That's over £1,000 a year that you're going to save on your bills.
Yeah.
Plus all the cash back that you're going to get, which on average is about £300 to £500 a year. Plus you're going to get about 500 quid worth of LED light bulbs fitted for free right the way through the house.
That's pretty cool.
So do you think that you know people that would, you know, benefit from this? And do you think you could do what I've just asked you to do?
Easy.
Okay, brilliant. Let's get you finished and signed up as a member.
Okay.
And then what we can do, we can get you signed up as a partner, because if we can find sort of, how many friends do you think you've got that'll...
I know, right, I've lived in this town for years. I know loads of people.
Okay, so if we said like 5 people.
Easy.
Easy. Okay, so if we can get those 5 people to take the same services that you've got.
Yep.
Do you fancy getting paid sort of, you know, between £600 and £1,000 for it?
Just 5 people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who wouldn't? You didn't even have to pay me, to be honest. I would tell my friends anyhow.
Well, exactly. So let's get you, we've got your membership number now.
Yep.
Let's get you signed up as a partner. Obviously, I'm in Norfolk and you're in Bournemouth, but I know a guy that I can ring that can come and help you with appointments just in case you get stuck.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a little bit of online training to do, and you need to go to a classroom training because it is regulated.
Oh, okay. I'm not very good at exams or anything.
No, it's not exams and stuff. We just have to make sure that you understand what we do as a company, that we work ethically and morally, and then you'll get support all the way through. You can ring me anytime you want.
Right.
If you get stuck, if you're in a customer's house, I can ring and sort of talk you through as you press the buttons and I'll do the talking, and that's fine.
Well, I'm thinking out loud here then, Pauline. So a brand new distributor, you obviously know what screens are coming up next. Could they kind of do it at their end so they can see the identical screens? They
could do. What I would say is it'll take twice as long because you knew your email address, you knew where you lived, you knew your date of birth.
Okay.
I'd have to ask you for all of that information.
Okay, but it's quite self-explanatory, isn't it, the screens?
It is, but one of the things I find really useful is if I put phone, broadband, mobile, and electric and gas down the middle of the page, because that's the order that the screens come in. Okay, so the other question then, you can always ask somebody. You know, remember I sort of said to you what page you on, what can you see? Yeah. People are going to say to you, "Oh, I'm on such and such a page now." So you know, I'm just thinking out loud. If someone's got Zoom, they could do what we've done here today. You could be talking to me on Zoom. I could share my screen, and you could say, "Oh, click here, do that, do this." They absolutely could, but word of warning. The person who is signing up as a prospective customer, they absolutely must be them that's pressing the buttons, because you can't press the buttons at your end because they've got to agree to terms and conditions. And legally, we've got to make sure that, you know, we protect the network and our business and we do things right. So they must be filling out the form. All you're doing is just helping them, you know, click here, do it. Through it. I mean, I'm not being funny. It's a bit like, it's no different sort of sitting next to somebody. Yeah. You know, they press, as long as they're pressing the buttons and they're agreeing and reading to the terms and conditions, you just need to remember they can read faster than you can talk. Okay. So, and also you're there to explain what the light bulbs mean, you know, the cashback card, how it works and things like that. Yeah, and the other good thing is because they're driving, they're in control, they're making the decisions, then I found that, you know, most of my friends and family are more inclined to sign up because they're making the decision. I'm not asking them to do something. I'm not selling them something as they would do it.
So I can see you've been great at gathering distributors. You've also been great at gathering customers. How many customers have you signed up in a month from doing these Zoom calls?
So my best month ever, I did 20 customers and 14 of them were quit.
20 customers in a month?
3.5 weeks actually, but yeah.
And so what, you just went through your list, phoned up your friends and said, hey, I want to go through this with you. What do you do?
They did, but do you know the best bit?
Yeah.
They gave me referrals. Oh, you need to speak to my friend such and such. And so because they already knew that I was going to ring them and what they needed, 40 minutes, Daffy Gold.
Right. I've got some friends that live in London, live in Scotland. So all I got to do is like, hey, grab some time.
Look, when have you got 20 minutes just to see what I can save you? Because all you're doing, as long as our job is just to show the presentation.
Yeah.
So as long as we get them to watch Joanna and we get them to see what we do and how much they can save, it's exactly the same as any other appointment.
Brilliant. Pauline, absolutely fantastic. You've got me motivated again. I mean, Express Day was fantastic. Holidays, cashback card, the mobile deal. And now we got you showing us how to sign people. Now, I do believe you have done some filming for head office about this, and it's coming out shortly, isn't it?
Yeah, I've done the film at head office.
Yeah.
They did it before Express Day, and it was really funny because they couldn't tell me the changes. So I think that's what the delay's been. They're just sort of tweaking a few things, but hopefully that'll be out shortly, and at least we'll have a set system on how to sign people up remotely from a distance. It's not a lazy distributor's way. You got to, if people are near you, you still got to go and do the face-to-face appointments. I did one the other day. It's the first one I've done in ages, but yeah, if you get people to understand how easy what we do is, just by following the system, it makes it so much easier to offer the business because they've already done it.
Fantastic. Pauline, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. And this has been recorded, so we'll put it out later on, Facebook thing, and we'll send out an email so everyone can see it. But thank you, Pauline. Thank you for your time, and have a good evening.
Not a problem. You too. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.